in this video, I'm going to be talking about a couple of books. So, recently, I bought a few books from the bookshop, about 6 actually, and just so you know, all these books are recommended text for GCE. So, before I begin to talk about these books, I'd like to encourage you to subscribe to this YouTube channel, give me your comments, share this video with as many people as possible, and please don't forget to give me a thumbs up because I know you will definitely enjoy this video. So, sit back and enjoy the video.
Hello viewers, this is Radiolaps and welcome back.
So, welcome back and straight to the books. Yes. So these are 6 books. I bought them from the bookshop. So I'm going to show each one to you guys. Number 1 is which one do I start with? Okay. Let's start with Second Class Citizen by Buchi Emecheta. So something like that. So this book was written by this person, and even though I've not read it yet, but out of the 6 books, I've read like 2.5. But I've only gone like 8 pages or thereabouts in this book, and something like that. So that's this book number 1, Second Class Citizen. The second book is Lion and the Jewel by Wole Soyinka. Yeah, Lion and the Jewel. I'm coming back to all these books. Now, my 3 book is Look Back in Anger by John Osborne. Number 4 book is Fences by August Wilson. Let's Die Alone by John Kargbo. So, and the final book here is Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. Yes, Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. So, the first book I read was this book over here, and I found it very interesting. I read it in a day. Same thing with Fences. So, these are the 2 books I've completed out of the 6. Number 1 book I read was this book, Let's Die Alone, and it was very interesting. Basically, what the book is about, it's about a particular chiefdom with a chief named Banya as the head of the chiefdom, and two people named Musa and Lamboy. But wait, I'm gonna do other videos on these books, but those are videos for later. For this particular video, I'm going to be talking about this book. And so Musa is more or less like their medicine man or their oracle over there, and the play is set in Sierra Leone, Freetown, and these 2 men, they connive together to kill the leader, the chief, heading the chiefdom. There's this sort of like before World War One kind of setting, like when the British were kind of in control and of African rulers and their relationship and that kind of thing. So there's that kind of atmosphere in this book, and then a message gets to the chief that the governor is on his way. The governor's name is Governor Rowe, Rowe, Governor Rowe, and he was on his way, and the chief guessed that it was because he went against the governor's orders as to the fact that there was meant to be no more fighting. So when the governor arrived, and then the governor humiliated the chief for disobeying his orders. And even though the chief tried to give him a grand reception so as to mellow that effect, kind of put his mind at ease and not create a repercussion like that. So when after the humiliation, as a matter of fact, he told them to lay the chief down, and his soldiers flogged the chief mercilessly. After that, Musa and Lamboy took that as an avenue to kill the king. Musa in particular poisoned the chief, and then the chief died, and he handed over the chiefdom to his wife. He handed over the chiefdom to his wife, whose name was Yoko. And so after that, there was, you know, with a woman being on the throne of a village, there will be a lot of adversaries here and there. Because aside that fact, the man, even the chief, before he died, he was like, why giving the chiefdom over to you? He was talking to his wife. It was like giving the chiefdom over to her is not going to be safe, because they need a man, a strong person that is tough, that can handle the situation, as there are a lot of enemies from left, right, and center. So eventually, his wife, with persistency, she became the chief. And so Musa and Lamboy, even though they succeeded to kill the chief, because their intention was to kill the chief so that his wife will not take over as the chief of the chiefdom. But when she took over as chief, they decided to kidnap and kill a young girl by the name of Geneba, and then make false claims as to the fact that the new chief, that is the late chief's wife, was the one who killed her. And then they kidnapped the girl, they killed the girl, and then they began to stir up the hearts of the village people against her. Well, the story they told was that the queen buried the girl alive, but then they found the corpse and they brought it to the eyes of everyone, and then they saw that the girl's body was cut up in pieces, which did not align with the story that Musa and Lamboy told everyone, as to that the queen had buried the girl alive. So the parents of the girl, after everybody had like insulted her and called her a murderer, a devil, for like the first 5 minutes of the whole thing, when they brought the body, everybody saw everything, and the queen felt highly embarrassed, as in for people to insult her that much over a false accusation. And then the parents of the girl themselves, they came to apologize and all of that. They were like, "We're so sorry. We didn't know it was these guys that told us this and that." So after that, um, after that, another message. Well, before that, they decided to go to there's this particular bush, more or less like their shrine. They call it the Poro bush. It's for members of a particular cult, like it's an all male cult, though the queen joined it because it's compulsory to join that cult to become the chief, whether male or female. So she joined that cult, and at the shrine, she decided that she was going to ask their deity, who in actual fact killed the girl. So after the ritual, it was found out that Musa and Lamboy were the ones responsible for the girl's death. And so, even though there was no time to begin to search for them at the moment, so when they found out who killed the girl, a message, as at that point in time, a message came from the messenger of the governor who I spoke about earlier on. And he came to tell her that they have taken part of her territory and they have given it to someone else. But part of her territory has been taken away. And then she was like, okay, tell the king that I appreciate his message, but that at the same time, I'm not very happy that, as in, she was trying to express herself in terms of the way the governor seemed to control them and their decisions, and they have been doing everything they could to try and please the governor, only for the governor to take that decision of taking part of her territory away. And at the end of the day, she committed suicide. So the chief and his wife, the queen committed suicide, and then how the story ended. A bit of a sad ending, right? I thought so myself. even though I didn't cry at the end of the book. So I would give this book out of 5 stars. I would give this book, say, let me see. I'll give this book around 3.5 stars. I'll give this book 3.5 stars. Why did I give it 3.5 stars? I feel like the book could have ended with, like, the queen eventually caught the two people that killed her late husband and then took revenge, and then she eventually broke free from the hold of the governor, something like that, and then she began to rule and rule. So I felt like the story could have ended like that, because I kind of felt like the way the Musa and Lamboy sort of had their way up to like a particular extent, up to like a dangerous extent. I kind of feel like it wasn't somehow okay that way. So I'll give this book 3.5 stars. So that was it for this video. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you so much for watching. As to these books, I think I've said this earlier, I'm going to do other videos on them, but not now. Those videos will be for later. So thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Please make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Give me your comments if you feel I should have given the book more stars. If you have read the book or you want to suggest another book I can do a review on, just say everything you want to say in the comments. Please share this video with as many people as possible, and please don't forget to give me that thumbs up that we agreed on. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.